Imagine for a moment that your very presence changes the atmosphere long before you ever speak. A silent force moves ahead of you, shifting spaces, stirring hidden emotions, awakening energies others have long forgotten. That force is not accidental. It is the silent signature of your soul, the living energy that Carl Jung called the self, the deep core where destiny and authenticity are born. You might not always see it, but you feel it, and those around you feel it too. Some are drawn closer, sensing something rare and real. Others step back uneasy, confronted by a truth they have not yet embraced within themselves. But make no mistake, your energy speaks before words ever can. It reveals what is hidden. It heals. It provokes. It transforms. In today's journey, we will explore 15 powerful signs that your aura is so strong, so vibrantly alive, that it disturbs, awakens, and reshapes the world around you. As you listen, you may recognize pieces of yourself you had doubted or hidden. You will understand that your difference is not a flaw. It is your quiet revolution. Stay with me until the end, because each sign is a doorway, leading you deeper into your own truth. By the end of this path, you will not only recognize your energetic power, you will honor it, protect it, and walk through the world knowing exactly why your presence is unforgettable. Let's begin with sign 1, a silent sense of mission that moves through you, often unnoticed by the world but undeniable in its force. Imagine for a moment that your mere existence carries a vibration, a quiet call woven into your very being. Before your voice echoes, before your steps fall, the atmosphere senses you. This is not imagination. It is the self within you, alive and resonating with unseen purpose. Those who walk with a mission don't always have words for it. You may have felt it in moments of solitude, in choices that made no sense to others, in a knowing deep inside that your life was never meant to be ordinary. Carl Jung spoke of the self as the center from which destiny unfolds, and you, even without full understanding, are already moving in its flow. Your presence hints at a purpose far greater than surface achievements. It's not something you announce, it's something you carry. In the subtle shifts of energy when you enter a room, in the silent courage to walk paths unseen by others, your mission breathes through you. Others may feel it without knowing why. Some are drawn closer, others feel unsettled, but none can truly remain unaffected. The resonance of the authentic self always stirs what has long been dormant in the collective soul. Writing brings your mission further into form. If you feel the stirrings of this silent call within you, type in the comments, "I can feel my powerful aura." The act of writing turns the invisible into the visible. It roots your soul's voice deeper into the earth and invites the universe to respond. And this is only the beginning. As we move forward, you will see how this hidden mission naturally creates powerful boundaries that shield you without needing walls, as we reveal in sign 2. Now, sign 2 reveals a rare and silent strength, your natural resistance to manipulation. Without needing confrontation or defense, your energy field exposes hidden intentions before words ever reach you. It is as if the soul within you refuses to be distorted by external games, creating an invisible boundary that cannot be crossed. Carl Jung taught that true consciousness naturally illuminates deception, and that is exactly what your aura does. You might notice how those who rely on control, guilt, or emotional tricks feel uneasy around you. Their usual tactics falter in your presence because your field resonates with clarity, not confusion. You do not fight their masks. You simply remain unmoved by them. It is not arrogance, it is a natural alignment with truth that destabilizes falsehood wherever it tries to take root. This silent discernment often makes you a target for envy, passive aggression, or subtle attempts to undermine you. But deep down you already know, those who cannot control you will often resent you. Your very being reflects a freedom they have not yet claimed within themselves. You become a mirror that forces them to confront their own lack of authenticity, even if they are not ready to admit it. In a world built on appearances, Your refusal to be easily influenced is revolutionary. It reminds others, without a single word, that real power is not domination, it is sovereignty. Every step you take, rooted in your own truth, strengthens the protective shield your energy naturally weaves around you. Now, let's move into sign 3. Your energetic presence is felt the moment you enter a space, often before a single word is spoken. It's as if your soul announces your arrival, carrying the unseen weight of everything you have lived, healed, and embraced. Some may not even notice consciously, but their bodies feel it. The subtle tightening, the pause in conversation, the quiet recalibration of the air around you. Carl Jung once said, "The psyche transcends the limits of the body." You are living proof of this truth. Your presence doesn't just walk into a room, it pours into it, shifts it, stirs hidden emotions that many try to keep buried. There is something profoundly real about you, and reality always moves what is asleep. The Bible echoes this power of unseen presence. In Matthew 5:14 it says, "You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden." Your energy, born of truth and forged through inner fires, cannot be hidden, no matter how much you try to dim it to make others comfortable. Light shines even when it would rather remain unnoticed. Some will be magnetized by your vibration, feeling seen, grounded, expanded. Others will shrink back, intimidated by a reflection they are not yet ready to face. But the presence you carry is not a weapon, it is an invitation, a living proof that authenticity still walks among us, stirring the forgotten depths of every heart it touches. The more you honor your true energy, the stronger this unseen force becomes, and those who are meant to walk with you will recognize it without needing explanations. They will feel it, as surely as a seed feels the sun before it ever sees the sky. Now we reach sign 4. Your presence naturally unveils hidden truths. You don't need to interrogate or even speak. Just by being, you act as a catalyst. In your presence, people feel parts of themselves surfacing. Suppressed emotions, forgotten dreams, wounds they thought were buried. It's not something you try to do, it's something your energy field triggers on its own. Carl Jung taught that every human carries a shadow, the rejected, hidden parts of the self. When someone stands near you, the light of your authenticity often exposes what they have spent years avoiding. This confrontation can spark admiration, but it can just as easily ignite discomfort, resentment, or fear. Not everyone is ready to face their reflection. Your aura holds a mirror with no judgment, but mirrors reveal everything. The cracks, the beauty, the lies we tell ourselves. Some will thank you, feeling liberated by the sudden clarity. Others will recoil, blaming you for the pain that was always inside them. But remember, truth is not always comfortable, yet it is always sacred. There will be times when you wonder if it would be easier to soften your light, to make yourself smaller to avoid disturbing others. But your soul knows the answer. You were not sent here to make others comfortable. You were sent to awaken, to stir, to remind the sleeping heart of what it has forgotten. So stand firm in your presence. Do not betray the truth you carry. Those meant to heal will find the courage to face the mirror you offer, and those who resist will only confirm the power of the light you bring into this world. Now we enter sign 5, your profound connection with the instinctive world. Animals, children, and nature itself recognize you without needing words. They feel what many adults have forgotten how to sense: pure, coherent energy. In their innocence, they respond not to appearances, but to the invisible currents of truth flowing from your being. Animals, in particular, read the world through vibration, not masks. They approach when they sense steadiness, and they retreat when they sense dissonance. Your energy field, clear and centered, acts like a silent invitation telling them, here it is safe. Carl Jung often spoke of the unconscious mind being deeply connected to nature, and your aura walks in that harmony instinctively. Children too perceive beyond the surface. They are drawn to those who carry authentic presence, because their hearts have not yet been clouded by layers of social expectation. A calm child in your presence, an animal resting peacefully near you. These are silent confirmations that your energy speaks a language older than words, older even than time. Nature itself seems to respond differently to your energy. A bird that lingers a moment longer, a dog that locks eyes with recognition, a child that laughs without reason. All these are signs that the unconscious world feels your presence. They see not the identity you present, but the soul you embody. If you have noticed this connection throughout your life, understand, it is not random. It is a testament to the purity of the field you carry. And this instinctive trust is a sacred reminder that even in a noisy, chaotic world, truth still recognizes truth. Now we uncover sign 6. Your authenticity intimidates others without you even trying. You walk into spaces with no need for dominance, no desire for attention, and yet defenses rise around you. Forced smiles, sudden stiffness, awkward silences. Your mere presence triggers alarm bells that even those reacting cannot explain. Carl Jung described the persona as the mask society demands we wear. When you carry authenticity, you become a living contrast to those masks. You don't challenge anyone verbally. Your energy alone highlights the fragility of illusions others desperately hold on to. Authenticity makes pretenses crumble, and for many that is more terrifying than any open confrontation. You may notice strange reactions, being accused of arrogance without having spoken, being misinterpreted when you intended only peace. It is not you they fear. It is what you awaken within them. You shine a quiet light into places they have spent years avoiding. And to souls who live in defense, light feels like an invasion. Resist the urge to shrink yourself. Intimidation happens not because you are aggressive, but because you are coherent. Presence is powerful precisely because it needs no validation. Those unsettled by your existence reveal more about their internal war than about any flaw in you. You are not here to fit into falsehood. You are here to embody truth, and your energy, calm and unwavering, is already doing what words could never achieve, challenging the unconscious to awaken. The sign 7. Your aura rearranges emotional spaces without needing to lift a finger. You walk into a room and the energy shifts, subtle, undeniable. Conversations slow, postures straighten, tensions either surface or dissolve. You are not seeking to dominate the environment. Your very presence simply recalibrates it. Energy is not static. Carl Jung spoke of symbolic presence, the invisible but powerful influence of an integrated soul. Your energy field carries the weight of your inner work, and that weight speaks louder than words ever could. Without asking, you awaken what has been asleep and stir what has been stagnant. Some will welcome this invisible reordering, feeling lighter, clearer, more honest simply because you are near. Others will resist, feeling unsteady as the unconscious parts of themselves respond without permission. But none can ignore the gravitational pull your coherence creates around you. You do not have to manage these reactions. You do not have to explain yourself to environments that struggle to hold what you bring. Presence reorganizes the unseen threads between people, spaces, and emotions simply by existing. You were not made to conform to disorder. You were made to radiate alignment. And even if few will acknowledge it, those who cross your path are forever altered by your energy, whether through discomfort or awakening. That is the silent, sacred power of a coherent field. Now we arrive at sign 8. Your intuition reads people and spaces with effortless precision. Without asking questions, without searching for clues, you simply know. The tension behind a smile, the sadness in a celebration, the hidden discomfort in a room. You feel it all before words can catch up. Your energy field acts as a living antenna, tuned to frequencies others have forgotten even exist. Carl Jung taught that intuition is the whispering voice of the unconscious, guiding without noise, without logic. You embody this connection, You sense dishonesty before the lie forms. You notice energetic imbalances before conflicts explode. This perception is not imagination. It is real, ancient, and anchored in the silent language of symbols and archetypes. Sometimes, this deep sensing feels like a burden. You walk into spaces and immediately absorb undercurrents no one else wants to acknowledge. You notice sadness, manipulation, fear, even if everyone pretends otherwise. It can be exhausting when you wish you could simply not feel so much, but this gift is part of your design. It is your unseen armor and compass. Trust these silent messages. They are not accidents. They are the soul's way of speaking when the world has forgotten how to listen. Honor your intuition as a sacred ally, even when it makes you feel different, even when it isolates you. It does not lie. It reveals. If you feel this deep intuitive awareness pulsing through you, write in the comments, "I trust the silent voice within me." Writing crystallizes your inner knowing into form. It turns invisible wisdom into visible affirmation, and claiming it anchors your sensitivity into strength. Now let's dive into sign 9. Superficial interactions leave you feeling energetically exhausted. Small talk, empty gestures, conversations built on appearances, they don't just bore you, they physically and spiritually drain your vitality. Your soul craves authenticity, not polished performances. When the exchange lacks real presence, your field begins to withdraw instinctively. Carl Jung reminded us that the journey to wholeness requires the integration of the unconscious. Superficiality resists this path. It clings to masks and rehearsed scripts, avoiding the uncomfortable beauty of truth. When you find yourself drained after shallow exchanges, it is not weakness. It is your spirit rejecting falseness at the cellular level. You may have noticed that in crowded, noisy settings, your energy drops sharply. Your mind drifts, your body feels heavy, your patience thins. It's not antisocial behavior. It's your inner compass pointing you back toward meaning. You need depth the way others need distraction. You are built to seek resonance, not noise. Rather than forcing yourself to conform, honor this need for authenticity. You are not here to decorate conversations. You are here to awaken hearts. Fewer interactions, but more real ones will nourish you. Surface-level exchanges might fill the air, but only truth fills the soul. The more you choose depth over noise, the stronger your energy field becomes. In a world starving for real connection, your presence becomes a rare oasis, an invitation for others to drop their masks and simply be. The next is sign 10. Others unconsciously project their hidden shadows onto you. You may find yourself admired intensely without clear reason, or criticized harshly without provocation. It is not you they react to, but what you awaken within them. Your energy stirs what they have long buried. Unhealed wounds, forgotten dreams, suppressed fears. Carl Jung taught that the shadow is everything we refuse to acknowledge in ourselves. When you walk in authenticity, you mirror that buried content back to others without effort. It can create confusion, resentment, or intense attraction. Some will see in you their unlived greatness. Others will blame you for the discomfort your light reveals inside them. It is crucial to discern what truly belongs to you and what has been cast onto you by others. Their projections are not your burden to carry. You are not responsible for the stories others write about you in their minds. Standing firm in your self-awareness protects you from absorbing pain that was never yours to begin with. This dynamic can feel isolating at times. You may wonder why relationships suddenly shift, or why people's attitudes change without cause. Understand, the more whole you become, the more you stir the incomplete parts of others. Your presence calls out to their dormant truths, whether they welcome it or not. Let this realization free you, not harden you. Keep radiating your light without shrinking or apologizing. Shadows projected onto you only confirm the strength of the illumination you carry. It is not a curse, it is proof that you are living awake in a sleeping world. Now we unveil sign 11. Your silence carries more magnetism than most people's words. In a noisy world obsessed with speaking, you command attention through stillness. Your silence is not emptiness, it is fullness contained. It holds weight, meaning, and unseen energy that touches others even when you say nothing at all. Carl Jung wrote that true presence emerges when we stop trying to impress and simply exist. You embody this principle. Your conscious silences create sacred spaces where authenticity can breathe. People feel safer, yet more vulnerable in your presence. They sense the invitation to drop pretenses, to meet themselves without distraction. Many fear silence because it confronts them with themselves. Your ability to hold stillness magnifies whatever lies hidden beneath the surface. For some, it brings comfort. For others, discomfort. But either way, your silent energy invites truth to emerge where masks would normally prevail. You don't need to fill gaps with words or explanations. Your presence alone speaks volumes. In your stillness, there is strength. In your restraint, there is revelation. The most powerful energies are not those that shout. They are the ones that radiate quietly, reshaping spaces from the inside out. Embrace this gift of conscious silence. It is rare, sacred, and needed now more than ever. In a world that fears reflection, your stillness becomes a mirror. And mirrors, though often unsettling, are necessary for true awakening. We uncover now sign 12. Strangers and friends alike feel compelled to share their deepest truths with you. Without needing to ask, without pushing, you create a field of safety where masks fall away. Vulnerabilities, secrets, silent pains, people offer them freely, sensing an unconditional presence rarely found elsewhere. Carl Jung taught that the unconscious seeks expression, searching for vessels strong enough to hold its truths. Your energy becomes such a vessel. People sense that you do not judge, that you do not rush to fix or correct. You listen with your soul, not just your ears. And that in itself creates healing before any words are spoken. These spontaneous confessions can be overwhelming. Sometimes you leave conversations carrying the emotional residue of stories, not your own. Yet this gift is not a curse. It is evidence of your rare capacity to hold space without fear. You are a walking sanctuary in a world desperate for understanding. You don't seek to extract these truths. They emerge naturally, responding to the silent permission your presence grants. People leave lighter after speaking with you, even if they don't fully understand why. You offer something priceless, the space to be real without fear of rejection. Protect your own energy as you offer this gift. Holding space for others must never mean losing yourself in their pain. Your role is not to carry their burdens, but to honor the sacred trust they place in you by listening deeply and by standing firmly in your own center. Her powerful revelation comes with sign 13. Your freedom, simply by existing, challenges the hidden conformity of those around you. Without raising your voice or demanding attention, your authenticity disturbs the patterns others rely on to feel safe. Your existence becomes a silent reminder that true life begins where imitation ends. Carl Jung taught that individuation, the path to becoming oneself, inevitably threatens collective norms. You embody this process. By refusing to wear the masks that society demands, you awaken discomfort in those who still cling to approval. Your unapologetic existence whispers to them, there is another way. But not all are ready to hear it. Your lightness reveals the weight others still carry. Your courage highlights the fears they try to deny. It's not personal, it's energetic. Every step you take in truth stirs the dormant questions inside others. For some, it inspires rebellion against their own cages. For others, it sparks resistance, envy, or misunderstanding. Freedom has always been threatening to systems built on fear. You do not need to fight to make an impact. Simply by living aligned to your inner truth, you dissolve invisible chains and offer others the invitation to do the same. Whether they accept it or not is not your responsibility. Honor your freedom fiercely, protect it like the sacred flame it is. You are not here to fit into broken molds. You are here to remind the world that true existence cannot be domesticated, only embraced. Let's explore sign 14. You leave an energetic imprint that lingers long after you've gone. Long after your footsteps fade, your presence remains. Conversations continue to echo your influence. Emotions stay stirred. Reflections deepen. It is not physical presence that leaves the mark. It is energetic resonance, something far more enduring and profound. Carl Jung spoke of the symbolic field each soul carries, shaping the unconscious minds of those it touches. Your aura is not passive. It interacts, reorders, awakens. Even those who resist your light cannot deny the subtle impact you imprint upon their world. Your memory lingers not because of what you said, but because of what you stirred within. Some will feel inspired after encountering you, feeling something inside them expand. Others will feel unsettled, as if a quiet earthquake shook their internal structures. You do not have to witness these reactions to know they happen. The energy you carry speaks directly to the soul, bypassing logic and reaching places forgotten even by the mind itself. True presence is not measured by how loudly you speak or how much you demand attention. True presence is felt in the silent echoes left behind. It is a memory stitched not to the mind but to the heart, and the soul never forgets where it has once touched truth. Recognize this as part of your power. You are not easily erased because you were never superficial. You were real, and reality leaves footprints where illusions quickly vanish. Another mark of your powerful energy is revealed in sign 15. Your aura was not born from ease. It was forged through inner trials. Your light did not come cheaply. It is the result of dark nights endured, fears faced, illusions shattered. Every scar, every collapse, every rebirth has contributed to the depth and strength you now radiate without needing to speak. Carl Jung reminded us that one does not become enlightened by imagining figures of light, but by making the darkness conscious. You have lived this path. Instead of avoiding your shadows, you entered them. Instead of denying your pain, you met it fully. And because of this, your presence carries a weight, a density, a truth that cannot be faked. People sense it even if they cannot name it. They feel the battles you survived, the mountains you climbed internally, the pieces you rebuilt stronger than before. It gives you a rare authenticity that no amount of external success or status can imitate. Your aura does not whisper, "Look at me." It declares, "I have returned whole." This inner forging gives you resilience beyond ordinary understanding. You do not collapse at the first sign of resistance. You have lived resurrection after symbolic death, and each time you emerged more aligned with your essence. That alignment now shines through every layer of your being. Embrace the beauty of your forged aura. It is a sacred badge of all you have survived and all you have chosen to become. In a world that praises surface achievements, your depth is revolutionary. You do not merely exist, you emanate truth through every silent step you take. Your journey through these signs was not about gaining something new, it was about remembering what you have always carried within. You were never meant to fit into small spaces or silence your deeper knowing. Every layer of your energy, every ripple your presence creates, is a testament to the truth you embody. You are a living reminder that light is forged in darkness, and authenticity is the quiet revolution that reshapes the world. If you felt seen, recognized, or awakened through this exploration, keep moving deeper. Keep honoring the silent call within you. And don't stop here. Click on the video appearing on your screen and continue unlocking the mysteries of your mind, heart, and soul. Your transformation is just beginning. Your presence is needed more than ever.